Hello boys and not boys, and welcome back to the Saving Battania playthrough. Now, there have been some developments. So, I read a comment on my last video, forgive me, I can't remember who put it, but basically saying that we'd inherited a lot of non-Battanian troops in our army just through where we were going and picking things up as we went. And they were absolutely correct. And also, all of our own clans parties have been destroyed. So, our guys were just sat in towns not really doing anything. So, while we were at peace, and only the Aserai were at war with us, I decided I would go around and put our parties back together, which I've done. It cost me a bit. I also sorted out a couple of the garrisons. Not that that helped us at all. And the Aserai declared peace literally probably 6 days into that. And then we've been at peace ever since. And then just shortly ago, the Khazate declared war on us, which my armies obviously ran to go and partake because they're Battanians and they love war. And then I came down here to get war horses, because the last thing I need to do is get enough war horses to convert these guys into the mounted variations of themselves. And I was just collecting up war horses in the Aserai lands. I was down at Askar. I just got to Askar. I was about to go into the town, and then the Aserai declared war on us. So I didn't get my horses, which I'm annoyed about. But it is what it is, you know, we'll work with it. So we're currently at war with the Khazate, but as you can see, they are heavily attritioned already, and they've only been going for a few days. And they're about to lose a castle, so I think that war will be over shortly. And then my guys will be heading down here. They're already heading this direction anyway, because Danustika's under siege. 47 wounded, which means they're actively sieging at the moment. We're probably going to lose that, because I think those armies are too far away. 427, 752. They might get there in time, they might not. We'll see. But they will definitely get there. So we'll see what they do when they get down there. There's another army there on its way down by the looks of it. Once Cervic's taken this castle, I don't think they'll have any problems because these guys will sue for peace. That's fine. From the Aserai perspective, I'm thinking we take Quyaz and we just start hitting them from this angle here. This is a army comprised entirely of my own family members, so it's not costing us anything from influence. And I have put the army together myself. Now this entire army is built with the ratio of 50% infantry, 25% archers, and 25% mounted skirmishers. So it should be a very much a takes-all army, but we'll see. Looks like we got our first fight, and it's Unquid off the bat. I do like his armor. Unquid has probably the drippiest armor in the entire game. Like, him and his palace guard are probably my favorite armors in the entire game, especially from like the southern desert people. He just looks sick. And these little cows on the shoulder as well. I think there's a later edition of the jewels in his helmet. He didn't used to have those. These used to be plain. Or I don't know whether it's just because I've got a better PC and the settings have been turned up that all these little details are now popping out. But I love this armor set. If I could have that, I'd have it. Drop a little quick save. We outnumber these guys heavily, so as long as we don't play it stupid, we shouldn't lose too many troops. I also put my brother Garrison in one of the, I think it was Mysia. Reason being, Mysia took quite a lot of hits. It changed hands a few times in short succession, which is never good. So what ended up happening is their loyalty was really low. And they weren't doing too well. We have also reached the point in the game where the prosperity of the towns is starting to make them starve themselves. So prosperity reduces your food, depending on how many people you've got there. And we're now at the point where the villages are not producing enough food themselves to actually feed themselves, which is a problem. Oh, it looks like my companions have picked up some horse archers along the way. That's not helpful at all. That's fine, that's fine. This infantry should be a mix of... Yeah, we've got the handpicked and oathsworn at the front. Some random Imperial dude there. But as you can see, it is 99% Battanian. And also the split on the Folksmen was 3-1. So there's 3 normal dudes for every Folksman. We can see there's 3 deep, and then you've got the Folksmen behind them, and then you've got another row of the infantry here deep as well. Look at all these Folksmen. I made a specific point of making sure we had a lot more of these guys in this army. So the infantry line should be like seriously strong. Oh, and I changed my helmet. I realized that my daughter was actually wearing a crowned Highland helmet, and I really liked the look of it, so I took it. Oh, and I changed my weapon as well. So I'm as maxed out on bow as I can get.
Infantry!
So I figured I would switch to crossbow, just for a change, more than anything else. So this is a legendary light crossbow.
Cavalry!
This seems like overkill.
Charge!
Oh, I'm so slow with this. Aha! First kill. Ouch. That dude's mine. You're not. He shoots, he scores.
Cavalry!
Don't you boys get excited. Look at him. Look at him. It's like a horde of angry dudes with throwing weapons. I love it. Right, where have these losers retreated off to? That makes no sense, but okay. I'm going to fold these guys in with the normal cavalry. I'm going to bring the skirmishers up here. Now, the Aserai Faris, their cavalry, are a distinct better cavalry than ours. That is not under question. The Faris are a very, very good cavalry. Heavily armored. They've got very good throwing weapons. They've got like tier 5, tier 6 throwing weapons.
Infantry! Make a shield wall!
So there's no world in which we win a straight fight with them. However, we vastly outnumber them, which is probably the only benefit we've got right now. I'm concerned about that group of cavalry down there. So we're just slightly out of range. That's a bad idea, bud. Now these boys should still have some throwing weapons left. Take the cavalry out, please, boys. Will you boys stop messing around? Just kill that guy, please. Do it myself. I do love the crossbow in that you don't have to lead your target quite as much. Alright, we lost a dude then. I was like a human blender. I just absolutely swept over them. What did we lose? 2 dudes. We lost a trained warrior and... oh, we lost a mountain skirmisher, for God's sake. Ugh. Those guys are expensive to replace. Like, genuinely expensive to replace. That's annoying. We need 4 more war horses. Oh, we got 2, 3. That's good. We'll take all the gear because everybody's been max leveled, in my party at least. Their groups, my companions' groups, I only took them up to T3 or T4. I didn't take them all the way. Just because I didn't see the point in doing so. What was it doing? What was it doing? Oh yeah, horses. We got some horses, didn't we? Did we get enough horses? We didn't. 1 dude's left on his own. Let's have a look what the garrison is here. 770. I think we can take that. We are running into a situation, though, where, because we're on our own out here, there's nobody with us. The Aserai do put together, like, 1,000-strong armies. So there is a chance that we get piled on here. Some of the Aserai maps are good for siege engines, others are abysmal. Oops. Left that trebuchet out there a bit long. Get some fire catapults on the go. Yeah, the Khazate are exhausted and want to give up the fight. That's fine, because I'd rather my armies come down now to start aggravating the Aserai. So I'm not down here on my own. As my butt is twitching quite a bit about being ambushed while we take care of this place. Oh no, buddy. He sacrificed himself to save me. It's okay. Scene's coming to save your ass. They ran. Cowards. Don't know if Quyaz is really suitable. If you were really going to min-max your gameplay, what you could do is, when you fight at a town, assess whether or not that town's map, because the map should be the same every time you attack that town, it should be the same map, because the map's segmented into pieces. So basically every certain area will always fight on the same map. So every time you assault a town, have a notepad with all the town's names, and then just make notes as to which siege equipment is best used in the actual battle itself, and then you know whether or not you're going to be wasting your time building onagers. Because there's some, like that Imperial town that I showed you, that the onager just can't see anything, but the ballista has that hallway to shoot down where you can kill hundreds of men at the same time. So if you really wanted to min-max your siege efficiency, you could just keep a note of which towns are best sieged by what. I've never done that simply because the game isn't hard enough to warrant me doing that. Like this one. This one's not actually that bad for the onagers. It's definitely not one that you'd want to bring a ballista to. That's got a good shot down there. The others, a bit meh. That one's got a half decent shot down there. This one can see them both. Yeah, I'd say this one's onager worthy. I don't think it's ballista worthy, because there's no real like channel you can shoot down. But we'll do a standard 2-way split and push the Ain Baliq. You're supposed to be leading my infantry, and you're an archer. So I did make a mistake as well that none of you noticed. Ain Baliq was the one that I assigned to lead my infantry, and should have always been leading my infantry. Archers, infantry, archers. And I accidentally put him out on his own party when it was actually Fairhair that I'd already invested points in steward with. I didn't notice that until earlier on. But I rectified that. So not a problem any longer. These are the sort of times that the Battanians infantry are going to suffer some losses, because we don't really have great shield coverage. I think I might put 60 guys in another unit. just to push the battering ram. Oh, we don't really have that much infantry, do we? 60 is probably too many. Maybe 30. Yeah. No. There we go. 80, 80. Just under 30 pushing the battering ram. That should be fine. Right, I think we're ready to rock and roll. So we'll go straight into F10 so we can put our infantry up here. Don't want them too close though, because they'll get shot by those guys. What are you being cop blocked by? That bush? Seriously? Seriously? That bush is cop blocking us for some reason. Second group of infantry can go here. Archers can go there. You guys are pushing the barricade. We've got some people running to the onagers. That's fine. I'm going to go and get my crossbow jollies on. Because there's a whole swathe of archers up there that need to die. That I can't see because of the trees. You wait until my crossbow skill gets to like 200. I'll be one shot in all of you. I have actually done a crossbow run where my main character used crossbows, and they are like disgustingly powerful once you get skilled up in them. And also the fact that they're preloaded makes it even worse, because like you can just whip them out, shoot a quick shot off, and then dive behind cover. There's no wind up to them. Ah, that was a guess. I was like, his head's about... Oh no, he got peppered. There are also much stronger crossbows you can get. And I mean like dummy strong crossbows. I mean, don't get me wrong, when it comes to sort of which is better, the crossbow or the bow, it comes down to a personal preference. Because I think both of them, the crossbow has got less of a drop off initially, so it's a bit easier to aim at mid-range. It does more damage because it's got inherent armor piercing. What? Way over his head. Still way over his head. So what I mean, the bow, I'd have to... The bow at that point, I would have had to angle it quite high, but because I'm using the crossbow, I don't. Veteran archers, they're no joke, those guys. That's probably one of the better troops in the Aserai's roster. There's Malmluke. Can't remember what they're called. They're the horse archers, they're pretty good as well. That's the main gate down. See if I can get this unit to take this gate down.
Infantry!
Yes, I can. Alright, we're in.
Infantry! Infantry! Line formation!
It's good, it's about 2/3 of the way. Starting to lose bodies now.
Soldiers! Kill them all! Infantry! Charge!
Yeah, you can hit me, buddy, but I'll kill you. For those of you that haven't been following along for the entire series, I might have picked it up recently. There is a reason my axe does so much damage, and that is because it is a crafted axe. Damn it. I'm getting swarmed. I've got no shield, so these kind of situations kind of bone me a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Bro went for the point blank shot. I respect it. I need to get out of here. I think my men have been pretty much wiped out. Come on, boys, get on in here. We need to get out of here. I think that flanking force might have been a little bit lackluster. You've got 134 more bruisers coming. From 42 losses, it's more than I would have liked. 10 of them are Oathsworn. Makes sense, they were the first guys through the breach. However, the Aserai have next to nothing left, so... I'm gonna try and pick... Get out of my way. Anything I see like a palace guard or a Faris, that's a Faris there with a golden armor. I'll try and pick those guys out. Right, so that's this side one. It's not worth firing into my guys there. That wasn't actually that bad. Could have been a lot worse. What did we lose in the end? 52? Mostly Oathsworn. Mounted skirmishers. The mounted skirmishers is a bit sucky because they're annoying to rebuild. Send troops into the castle. Send the family members that are still able to stand with 3 Oathsworn. Six of those guys. And then some handpicks. That should be more than enough. Apparently we lost 2 handpicks. Okay. Whereas if I was there, we wouldn't have lost anything. Yeah. Done. pillage, and I don't want it. We'll let it go for vote. I want to check if Dynastica fell. Dynastica? Dynastica, it did fall. So at the moment we're 1 for 1 and they want peace. I want that back before we go for peace. So I don't know what you boys are stood around holding your dicks for. You've got over 2,000 men. Make it happen. Take it back. Because I'm not accepting peace until either that's back or I've done sufficient damage that I'm happy we've come out on top. The reason I don't want Quyaz is it'll be a bitch to maintain. It's right on the fringes, so the deeper we get into Aserai territory, I don't want to have to keep running back to defend it. Oh, they've taken another castle. Okay. Oh, somebody's pregnant. Oh, my wife. My wife. She's still popping out kids. Go on, lass. $283 defenders. Still quite wounded. 619 in total we've got. Must have lost more than I thought then. Oh yeah, look at Farrak and Fairhair's parties. They're like probably 50 down. I'm sure it only said 52 dead on the battle wrap up. So how did we go from 50 odd dead to losing almost 100 from our top line? Unless that's just my wounded number. No, it's not. It's everybody's. That makes no sense. You declared this war. Now you can fight it. To be fair as well, I probably didn't give the catapults enough time to use up all their ammunition, so we probably could have dwindled their numbers down a little bit further. Oh, they took Dynastica. Good lads. Now if they ask for peace, I'll give it to them. I'm definitely not conceding territory. I'll take territory. It's about to hit night time. We don't want to... No, I want this castle. I've built the siege equipment now. I'm going to take it. I have exercised effort. Therefore, I would like rewarding. Huh, I starved out their garrison by accident. Yeah, like this map. Using onagers on this map is completely pointless. They can't actually shoot anything. Like the hole in the wall's that side, which that can't even get to. This can shoot at this, but they don't really stock any troops there. They stock them back here and back here, so your onagers can't really do anything here. So it was a bit of a waste of time putting those guys together. Drop those guys. 50-50 split. Fifty, 50. Oh, we got a lot more troops this time. Right. And what's worse is they get rocks to throw off the walls up here. It's like on these little bits of walls here, look. I'm pretty sure there's a rock pile somewhere, and they throw them off into the middle. Oh no, maybe not. Sure, they used to be. Or maybe it's only when you've got siege equipment. It might be the ammunition for the defensive siege equipment that I'm thinking about. Because I know on that side, definitely, if you put a fire catapult on that end, you can get a cracking shot down to the boys at the bottom. Yeah, look. The siege engines are doing practically nothing. That guy dead? He has an arrow in his head. I assume so. Oh, he's not. Sup, buddies? Do you mind just moving aside so I can shoot your friend in the head, if you don't mind? Come on! You're being unreasonable. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Give him a haircut. My accuracy is not the best with these things right now. Stand corrected. My accuracy is absolutely doggers with these things right now. Right, shooting top left. Let's try aiming top left. Oh, we went down. Nope, still went down. A little bit higher. Maybe there. Okay. Dialing in. We're dialing in. Oi. Alright, alright. Take it. Oh, there's closer dudes. Hi. Ooh. Don't be like that. Keep missing. I keep missing. Rude. Just leveled up my crossbow skill, you don't mind, do you, boys? Whoops. That guy almost got me. As you can see from the lack of activity on the kill feed, these siege engines are really struggling to find targets. How did that miss so bad? I must stop complaining. Yeah, look, they're firing away. They're just not finding anything to hit. So this is going to be a brutal just push our way through.
Infantry! Formalord! Infantry! Charge! Footmen, charge! Archers! Bowmen, close in! Bowmen, attack!
I would prefer it if my horsemen weren't going through the breach first. I would, like these guys, all these infantry guys behind them, I would prefer them going in first. Because that's kind of their job, and they're expendable. The horsemen cost me a warhorse for every one of them, so each one of them that dies is like 300, 400 gold down the pan on top of the cost of upgrading them as well. Can I get a look in? Can I sneak in? Can I play? My turn? Maybe? Come on, if you let me through, I'll run past everybody. I'll go and kill the archers. This is what we need to do. Create a pocket for us to get through. There we go. They recognize they're overrun. I kept my promise. I came after the archers. Occupied. I'm going to jump off this roof because I'm being targeted. Can he? It is not an option for me. Clear the way. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Dun, 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 dun. We lost 7. Okay. Don't want prisoners. Can we upgrade these guys? Oh, we can! Finally! Done. Pillage. Don't want it. Leave. Okay. You can have it. Pretty sure he had it last time and he lost it. Right, let's check what's going on in the wider world. Yeah. So we've taken Quyaz and one of their castles. They took Dunustica and subsequently lost Dunustica. There is a couple of armies. What are you boys marching on? Oh, you've just taken that castle, have you? If you could march on Hudson Fork, that would be great. Don't know what this guy's doing. He's got 530 men. He's gone for a wander. Must be nice. As far as the Khazate are concerned, I don't think we progressed or lost anything on that side. Oh, we took that castle from them, I believe. And that, alongside a few losses, was enough to force them into a surrender. So I think the next time they declare war, we should be able to mop up a decent amount. But we made good progress into the Aserai lands. We'll keep going. We've got a couple more castles around here. There's one just around the corner. I think we'll start heading towards Sanala though, but if they do request peace, we will give it to them, because at the minute we're 2 fiefs up on where we were. And ironically, having just done a round of recruiting to fill my armies up, I need to go and do another round of recruiting to fill my armies up. Oh, another castle. Top job. Oh, the Khazates are attacking Hudson Fork. That's quite clever. So we took that castle, took that back, and then took that castle and Quyaz. That's a good bit of progress there. I like that. Could have done more if I wasn't caught in the middle of trying to re-establish my armies. So let's go back, refill the armies again. We're only like 200 men down, so it shouldn't take too long. Oh, another castle. We must have taken more castles off of them. I don't really pay attention to castles. Right, with that, we'll leave it there, guys, for today. I will run around, rebuild my army again, and then wait for the next person to declare war on us, or for our guys to declare war on somebody. And then we'll go, and this is basically what we do now, just to mop up the remaining pockets of resistance, is just when a war's declared, head down, take a couple of fiefs off of them, then they'll declare peace, then go back, do it all again. and eventually we'll get to the point where we've taken everything from everyone. But the green swathe on this map is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We've only got the last 2 pockets of resistance now. Neither of them can really put up a fight against us. The Khazake, they declared war, and within like less than 10 days, they're asking for peace because they've taken so much of a hammering. So we're in a great position. So with that, guys, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one.